Welcome back to another vlog. Today's vlog is very exciting because I'm going to bring you along with us for the day, show you what a day is like traveling with babies in LA. We've got two 6-month-olds. If you're new here, hi, my name's Elle.
Dave. I'm Dave.
This is my husband Dave. And these are our twins. We've got Mr. Roo and Miss Revy. You guys say hello. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for clicking on this video. This is Dave's first time to LA, so today is the tourist day. We're gonna go to Hollywood, show him around, show him the sights. It is a heat wave here as well at the moment, so it's gonna be very interesting. But I just wanna show you what it kind of looks like when you're traveling with babies, what to sort of expect. Or you might have one baby and you might be really wanting to go away on a holiday, but you're nervous about what it's actually like traveling with the baby. So this video is just to kind of give you an insight into that process. I already have some packing vlogs, videos which I filmed. So there's packing the things that we took for our babies, our stroller organization, and our nappy bag organization. And right now Dave is doing some of our prep work. Dave's multitasking, moisturizing, and getting our formula ready for the day. We brought with us some formula back home, but we need to find some more because we've only got a couple of tins of this left. So what we do every day before we go out is we make sure that we fill up these little formula caddies. There are a couple of different dispenser options. We've got this one here, which is like a 3 dispenser. So you just twist the lid and you can have the formula there. But we find that these ones are the better ones, don't we?
Absolutely.
It's a little bit fiddly having to move the formula top because it all comes out this top up each time, but works really well. And then this is our bottle drying station. So I'm gonna get our bottles ready. We take with us 4 bottles and we just rinse them throughout the day and then give them a really good wash at the end of the day. One is done. So we take 2 of them with us, 2 towers. It just gives us tons of formula, way more than we would need. But you just never know what could happen in the day. Your car might break down, you might be there for a couple of hours waiting. It's best, we've found, just to be over-prepared than under-prepared so that if anything happened, you don't have to stress about it. Dave is going to change the babies because it's a good idea for us to change them before we head out. And I'm just going to finish packing up everything we need for the day, which includes our diaper bag, our stroller. We have a grab and go bag. This thing here is our grab and go bag, which just hangs off of our stroller. If we need to change a baby quickly, we can grab it. And also we have a backup backpack that we take too. This backpack is great because we have in it our water, which we take for baby's bottles. We have bottle warmers, but sometimes we've found it's easier for us just to have hot water on hand, and then that way we can just add that into the bottle because we have these water bottles that keep water hot or cold for like 12 hours. We just put hot boiling water in them and then add in a little bit of hot water, a little bit of cold water to make up our bottles when we are on the go. It means we don't have to wait. Bottle warmers are amazing, but it does take a few minutes for the water to warm up. And sometimes our babies don't have a few minutes of patience. So I'm gonna fill up we just buy plastic water bottles when we're here and then we refill them with bigger water bottles. So I'm gonna fill this up, add that into our bag. Dave's just packing in our medicine. So in there we've got some baby Pamel, which is like, I don't know, Tylenol I guess here. And we've got some stuff for like teething as well, if they've got any teething issues. Just like some little like first aid kit for the babies basically. We have way too many toys here, but that's okay. We kind of swap them out during the day and we can just add that onto the stroller. So grateful for the stroller because it actually fits like through our door and everything. Okay, I think we have everything. I'm just looking around. We've got everything with us for the day. Toys, which we're going to keep this bag in the car, and this way we can switch out different toys. A nappy bag, which has got everything in it, all the essentials. And I love how it fits bottles along the side. It fits 2 here, 2 here. They're empty at the moment. Grab and go bag, white noise machine, and then Dave has our, hey, Auntie Sarah. who made this whole trip possible. And then this is the spare bag, which has our bottles in it, formula. It also has long sleeve tops for the babies. Not that I think we're gonna need them. Hey, Sarah.
No, it's gonna be really hot outside.
Yeah, so unlikely they're gonna need those. I just bring them in case we're going inside somewhere and it's gonna be like icy cold.
I know, but it never is.
It's not, yeah, it's not cold enough, is it?
No.
Our first stop once we get the babies in the car is gonna be to a Starbucks drive-through. Love how there are Starbucks drive-throughs over here, which is so convenient when you have 2 babies, because you don't have to get out of your car. There's no unbuckling anyone. You just drive through, get your coffee, and on you go. Hi, can I please get a venti iced Americano? Babies are awake now. Ooh, one's awake. One thing about visiting LA, at least with a car and being on the freeway, is it's actually really good because the babies tend to nap in the car, at least for a short bit of time, which is really good.
And because the roads are in need of repair,
Potholey.
Bumpy, bumpy, bumpy puts the babies to sleep.
It's really good. Today we're out and about with my parents and my sister. If you didn't know, we're actually over here on holiday with my parents and my sister Sarah. She organized this whole trip for us, which was so generous. Dave and I have tapped onto the end of this trip and we are going over to the East Coast to visit his family, which we're so excited for. But over here we're going to just be kind of doing like touristy stuff around LA and then moving into Anaheim. When you are like traveling with babies, like the day, you definitely move slower and get less done in a day. Dave's nodding at me. It's a different pace than if you were traveling by yourself. So you just want to bear that in mind. Ideally, we would have left earlier, but we're also on holiday too, so we don't want to like exert ourselves, right?
Yeah.
You just kind of see what you can see, do what you can do. And if we were at home, we would stick to our schedule for sleeping. So the babies would go down to their cots for different sleeps, but we're not going to drive all the way back to the hotel to put them down for a nap.
Nope.
So our strategy is just to make our napping on the go as easy for them as possible. The one thing I did forget to pack today, which isn't like a biggie, are their little loveys. They have these little cuddlies that they use for sleeping when we're at home in their cribs, and I like to bring those with us when we are out and give them to them before a nap time because it's part of their bedtime association. But for napping on the go, I do let them have their passies. They don't need them at night anymore, they don't need them to go to sleep, but it's just kind of something for them to like comfort them while we're out in the pram, and it's like an association for them now. Like they're in the pram, they're in the car, they get to suck on their dummy or their passy, and that helps with getting them to sleep. So that's the only thing I forgot. But other than that, we've got white noise machine, we have a blackout cover thing for their stroller which we use, and you'll see. So right now we've got our first nap of the day done and in the bag. Woohoo! And we just let them sleep for as long as they want for that nap, so at least like that amount of nap time is banked. And then the rest of the day, if it's just cat napping, that's totally fine. But mentally we just try to keep a note of when they woke up, because we know that their awake window is only 2.5 hours, so the next time they need to go down to sleep is going to come up pretty quickly. And the same with feeding. You just want to kind of keep that in mind and think, okay, when was the last time they fed, so that you know roughly when they might be hungry for their next feed, so that you can be ready for that and just be in a place that's, you know, somewhat convenient to be able to do that. Babies had their feed. We just keep a note on when they fed. We just write it and like text it to each other. But that's their feed done. And they timed it so perfectly because we went into the Hotel Roosevelt for like a little look. And it's nice and cool in here. Thank you so much.
The twins are all refreshed.
All refreshed.
All right. You guys have a wonderful day. Stay hydrated out here today.
Thank you. They timed that perfectly. So now we're back out in the heat again. But they have had a feed. They've had a change. We're always looking for an elevator, huh?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Stairs, it's a no.
It's a no. The other day, Dave and I were out by ourselves. We were waiting for the elevator for ages and we're like, we don't need to be waiting for this elevator. We can take the escalator or the stairs. And it was so freeing, hey? We're doing a little driving tour of Beverly Hills because this is just easier than having to get the babies in and out of the car.
Just looking for our next house.
Dreams are free. It's a lot of effort getting the babies in and out of the car all the time, so we try to limit it. So grateful that we have a car though on a day like today when it is so hot. But our plan is to have a little drive around, get the gist of the area so Dave can see Rodeo Drive.
I hear there's good rodeos on Rodeo Drive.
No shopping for us today, no looking around the stores. Not that we'd be able to buy anything there anyways, it's Rodeo Drive. Yeah, these are just the things that you do if you have a baby. It's like, you know, you make it work. And they're doing so well. Ruby's a little bit fussy. I think she's ready for another sleep, so hopefully they go to sleep in the car. And then we're gonna drive to get some lunch somewhere. But as you saw, getting the pram set up takes a bit of time. It's a bit of admin, but it's worth it for us because then once the pram is set up and we're walking around, we have everything we need. And it just means that we can be out longer because the babies are more comfortable. But it's just more work for you and I, isn't it, every time?
Oh, it sure is.
Tired guy. Yeah. And then packing up the pram is exactly the same, just takes a bit of time. The next day now, I stopped vlogging yesterday only because Dave and I ended up going to a baseball game, the two of us.
Yeah.
So it's not really a good indication of what a day looks like with babies because we cheated. My parents and my sister were here with us, so they looked after the twins while we went out. Today it's just Dave and I. We've split up from my parents and my sister. We're doing our own thing. So I thought it would be good to pick up the vlog here. We have arrived to the Grove and we're going to get some food with the babies. They had a sleep on the way here, which like we did yesterday, trying to time sleeps with car trips as best we can. We got the stroller out. We've got everything in our stroller all set, souped up, ready to go, which makes it, having everything in our stroller makes it a lot easier for us to be able to get around and do things. So come with us today and we'll show you what a day with the babies is looking like. did it. We got the babies to sleep. My big secret is, I mean, this works for our babies. Your baby could be totally different. But I try to find something bumpy and I push the stroller along bumpy, whatever that is, whether that's gravel, cobblestones. If I can find like a power outlet in the floor like I did in the Nike store, I will just go over it to try to bump them so it rocks them to sleep. We'll see how long this nap goes, but because they are napping now, Dave and I are just going to keep walking around, let them do their nap, hey, and see how long they sleep for.
Absolutely, yeah. Just play it by ear, really.
Play it by ear. Back in the car, making our way home. Dave's doing such a good job driving on the freeways over here. It's pretty challenging.
We may have missed a few exits along the way. Who knows?
We've had a couple of ticky tours, but it's good. Get to take in the scenery. And the babies are sleeping in the back, so that's a massive, massive win. As you saw, we were out at the Grove today for brunch, and then we did like a little walk around there, and the babies slept in their stroller, not for as long as their nap would be if they were at home, but we try to bring all those sleep aids with us, have the cover for them, have the white noise machine, have something cuddly for them to hold on to, and they get a nap in, don't they? Yeah, we try our best just to be as flexible as possible because you're not on holiday every day, and when you are vacationing and traveling, you can only do your best, and you've got to be flexible, go with it. It's not forever. At least our experience has been so far, the babies are adjusting so well and they do such a good job of kind of going with the flow. Do you have any tips on?
I guess just be flexible, but be prepared. You know, like the more comfortable you can make everything while you're on the go, if there's a chance you could be out on the go,
yeah, then
the better. But only you know your baby and what will be, you know, acceptable to them.
Yes.
Our babies have been really, really chill so far, touch wood. So yeah, we're just kind of going with the flow.
Make sure that you do have everything well packed and well stocked. Have a good diaper bag with everything you need. Bring it along with you. Have all those things that make the stroller good and easy and accessible if you are out all day, because it means that you can kind of just make the most of your time when you're traveling and to explore and that kind of thing. So that's been our experience anyway. It's been really, really good. We still have a lot more of our vacation to come, but I hope that this kind of showed you just like an overview of what it looks like when you're traveling with a baby. Your day moves a lot slower. Oh, and when we're at the Grove, we fed the babies outside in the boiling heat because we found a place where we could sit outside. And then when we went inside, we discovered that there was a family room. There was a complete family room in there that was like stocked with nursing rooms and like bean bags and a TV and like a hangout zone and a nice changing area and all this stuff, and it was air conditioned and cool, and we were like,
Dang it.
That would have been so much nicer. So if there is like a family room or something like that where you are, oh my gosh.
Hunt it out.
Yeah, hunt it out, make the most of it. But even if you do have to feed, we've fed our babies in Walmarts, in Targets, in department stores. Oh honey, there's another Ross over there.
Ooh.
We fed them in a Ross shop. Like, you just find places where you feed them and yeah, do what you need to do to make it through the day so that you can keep moving. But I hope this helped just to give you like a little insight into what it looks like. If you do want to see more of our adventures, keep watching because our next vlogs are super exciting. We're actually off to Disneyland tomorrow.
My first time.
Dave's first time, the baby's first time. So we're going to Anaheim. We're moving from LA to Anaheim. So there will be some Disney vlogs. You'll see the babies at Disneyland. I can't wait. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. The support means the world to me. And if you're new here, make sure you hit subscribe because I upload new videos every single week. We'll see you in the next one.
See you later.
Bye.